Okay.
So it was actually Rids that showed me about Matic back in.
Ooh. Okay, well, I think we're live. That was insane. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the game. We've got an incredible episode of the game, and we're going to be running through quite a wide range of different things. We've got incredible guests, but first of all, I'm just going to go through the boring old disclaimer that everyone knows that we need to just run through for legal purposes. So I'm going to pull it up right now. Give me a second. Oh wait, Michael, could you co-host me, please? Just give it 1 second. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Please, everyone, let me know when you... Oh, that's okay. A little bit. Okay, I'm going to just run through the disclaimer quickly. Sorry, guys, I'm on my iPad today. Can everyone see the disclaimer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the boring old disclaimer. This is just pure legal smeagol. So all our content is for educational information purposes only, and should not be considered for investment advice or a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any assets or place any trades. Please do your own research. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It is very important that you make your own analysis before making any investment decision, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor, or independently research and verify all information you may find on our show that you wish to rely upon. Whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise, all investments come with what, guys? Risk, right? And please do your own research. We're not financial advisors with the special piece of paper, and we leave the received as financial advisors with that, it's the accredited special piece of paper. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. And if you are unable to mitigate your risk, please contact us immediately. We can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Okay, so that's the legal schmeagle out of the way. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna run into. Let me just see if I can get this up on this iPad. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up our Instagram and get the news. Give us 1 second.
Just the message, check the waiting room.
Okay. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Hello. How's it going, Ninja?
I'm good. We're inside. Guys,
Perfect.
I would like...
Are you able to pull up the Instagram and share screen? Because on my iPad, I don't even use Instagram on my iPad like that. So it's gonna be on the browser, and I know it's not gonna run as smooth.
All right. Sure. I'll go on the Instagram 1 second. Let me just close a few private tabs that you guys are not allowed to see. Okay, let's go. Please make me the co-host.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Also, could somebody mute Halima, please? Because I think there's a little background noise.
Yeah, done.
Mute all. Sweet. Okay. I'm not the co-host. Fantastic. Let me share my screen. Okay. Instagram. I'm gonna go to blockchain sensei. Right, cool. Where do you want to go? Here? Hello? Can you hear me,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah, bro. Yeah, just run through the news.
All right, okay. I don't think all right, sure. Okay, cool. So major brands in Web3 and crypto. A lot of brands have dove into Web3 and NFT space in the past 2 years. Shout outs to the King's Letter. These guys are definitely a very good page to follow. For his posts and information, credit to both slide 2 and 3. Early users of Web3 technologies are employing them to better analyze consumer behavior so that businesses may track customer journeys and engage in customer communities in a competitive and accurate manner. These initiatives strengthen the brand of businesses and increase supply, manufacturing, and distribution transparency, hence enhancing corporate governance and sustainability credentials. Many companies are developing their own Web3 solutions, frequently in collaboration with well-known virtual asset manufacturers and platforms. Consider NFTs, Roblox avatars, Fortnite skins, or real estate in Decentraland. The assets that businesses generate include how they seem and function in virtual worlds, and digital wallets remain entirely under their control. Younger audiences are drawn to these studies, which also provide insightful data about their behavior. So let's check out some of these brands. We've got Nike, NFL, Coca-Cola. Is that supposed to be Burger King? Burger King, Reddit, Puma, Nike, Starbucks. Let's think about this, right? So Bitcoin is legal tender in some countries now, most notably, one of the most notable ones is El Salvador, right? Merchants in El Salvador, big merchants, mind you, like your McDonald's and Starbucks, they must, by law, legally accept Bitcoin. So that just tells you that Starbucks, McDonald's, basically all these brands that are in El Salvador and sold somewhere. I'm pretty sure somewhere in El Salvador, Puma trainers or Nike are sold. So bear that in mind. We've got Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Adidas, Burberry, Coach New York Clinic, Burger King, Ray-Bans. I wonder what their involvement is. I wonder if there's any Ray-Ban shades you can get in the metaverse. So this morning was a very exciting morning. We can't tell you what we were up to, but myself, our friend Crypto Cafe. Oh my God, we're not following her. That's so bad. Sorry about that. Big up Shireen Daniels, who plugged us in with this opportunity. Shireen Daniels is a best-selling author and anti-racist organization manager. She came to she came to our first Digital Future Bootcamp. We've got a next one coming very, very soon, everything TBC. And he's also the author of the Anti-Racist Organization, which is a book I highly recommend everybody watches. But yeah, we was filming some high-level content. As you can see, it was a pretty dope production. That's pretty much everything with regards to blockchain. Oh, no. We must tell you that we have a live event. So if you go to Zishan's Instagram bio link, I will also add this as Blockchain Sensei link tree very, 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 very shortly. We have another business networking event. This will be on, oh, Keish, you've done the disclaimer, right?
Yeah, disclaimer's done, bro.
Disclaimer's done. Okay, cool. Amazing. So it is going to be on Sunday, the 26th of February, from 2:30 to 11 p.m. It's going to be a IRL networking event at the Blockchain Sensei office, which is the DLT lounge. As you can see, the address is here. No one enter the waiting room. If you could let no one in, that'd be amazing. So get your tickets. They're £20 each. These are some of the speakers. Obviously, myself, Keish, Mr. Harding, and then in the corner you've got Amici and Tete, who are Chainlink developers. We've got Zishan, who is actually organizing pretty much this whole event. He's in mergers and acquisitions. Myself and Mahafuj, one of my property business partners. That's what I was joining. Mahafuj, myself and Mahafuj will be doing the hosting. We've got Brandon, who specializes in Solana NFTs, so on and so forth. So please do make it. Please grab a ticket. This will be the best event that we've thrown yet. with lots of exciting individuals. That's basically all the news, unless you've got anything to add to that, Takeesh. If not, I'm very happy to dive into talking with our special guest, Fariah. Did I say that correctly?
You're muted currently.
You're on mute.
Duh.
She's
Yeah,
staring
it's
into
good
you.
enough. It's close enough. Fariah. I like the variation sometimes, so it's all good.
Amazing. So, Keish, are you happy for me to
Yes, go
start
ahead.
with our special guest? Amazing. So, let me start off with a cliche phrase. Your network is your net worth. Last week we had Rids, who is a full-time Web3 operator and also real estate entrepreneur, amongst other things. I'm sure he's happy for me to say that he does a few bits in the back end in the music industry and entertainment. But anyway, you guys have seen previously we have interacted. I don't want to say worked with, but interacted, and he's shown quite a bit of love last year with the grime artist Novelist. If you don't know, we have a Web3 music subsidiary called Shuriken Sound, so make sure you check us out over there. But anyway, Blockchain Sensei Novelist Summer 2021, it was a vibe. Now, I got to know Rids in 2022, I can't even remember how, but Novelist has a bar. I know a ground release 31, that's Rids. Rids and Novelist are tight. Through Rids doing the game last week with us, the game was one of the best performing the games in recent times. That game episode, I think, is on nearly 100 plays replay. And then we onboarded some new members into our community, and some of our community onboarded onto his. And that is the reason why Fariah.
Yes.
Yeah. Fariah is here. He indirectly mentioned you actually by telling me actually quite a few months ago that he helped with the initial stage of a female crypto society. So I'm going to assume that's you.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Unless he's been helping out the female community.
You may have a biscuit. I'm at the office right now. Yeah, no, you need it. Take some. But don't take the pack though. I definitely want some of them biscuits. So yeah, Fariah is the founder of Girls That Crypto. And she is also a member in MGH DAO. Sorry.
Uplift DAO. So yeah, I work in marketing. Uplift DAO. So it's the launch pad, basically helping new crypto projects to launch.
Okay, amazing. So, could you tell us a little bit about you as a person, just in the kind of macro? I'm obsessed with the bird's eye view and the macro in terms of what you got going on, even personally as well. Shout out to the mums, because Fariah needs to go at 9 o'clock, so I want to make sure she gets her things and gems in, and you guys get to interact with her. Yeah, just you in general and your crypto journey, and then what you got going on now in Girls That Crypto.
Cool. So I'm obviously the founder of Girls That Crypto, but how I even got started in crypto. So I've always been a hustler. I've always enjoyed making money, and I've been in marketing for around 11 years now. So I look younger than what I actually am. I have to put that out there. So I missed out. I can relate to Bitcoin. That. I missed out on Bitcoin back when it launched, because it just seemed so complicated at the time. Like, you had to create a wallet, and there was no one in my circle who was doing that. So missed out on it. Then January 2020, I just started a new job, and a friend of mine, I call him my hustle friend, because we used to put each other onto different money-making opportunities, some legal, some not,
Love that.
But he told me about crypto, and he told me what to invest in, the platforms to use. And he was just so adamant that, do it, otherwise you're going to regret it a year from now. So I literally did it. I was investing here and there, not really knowing what I was doing. when you're not sure what you're doing, investing can seem like you're spending money, not like you're investing for the future. So on Instagram, I started putting messages out on my story, like, does anyone know about crypto? You know, I've just started investing.
Sorry, just
and
so the audience can paint the picture, I think timeline's very important. It's currently January 2023. When was this?
So this was when crypto was quite boring, to be honest. January 2020, there wasn't much happening. The whole of 2020 up until October is when it was very, very slow. So Bitcoin was around 7K. And I thought it was too expensive at that point. So I didn't get as much as I should have. You know, we live and learn.
That's because, like, I knew 7K was not the best price, but was an okay price, because I bought crypto. The first time I bought Bitcoin was under 1K, 2015, and then I saw it run all the way up to the 2018 highs. So yeah, I think that's quite interesting, because January 2020 crypto wasn't exciting, but crypto was exciting in 2018.
Yeah,
but for a smaller group of people.
Yeah. See, I wasn't in it in 2018. So 2020, you know, I was doing it because I was told to do it and I believed in it, but I didn't actually know what I was doing. And that's when Rids came in as well. So I had him on Instagram. We knew each other back when we were kids. My girls' school was near to his boys' school. And he just started telling me things to invest in. So I did it. It was not financial advice here, but it was Chainlink and Ethereum. So I started topping up on those, and I literally just forgot about it. And then he messaged me a few months later and was like, go check your portfolio. So I checked my portfolio and they'd both done a madness. So I think Chainlink had done a 6x, and I can't remember what Ethereum had done at that point, but I then started investing like crazy and I started hustling like crazy. So I had my 9 to 5. I was teaching digital marketing at an edtech startup, and I was doing things outside of work as well. And everything was going into crypto.
Wait, can I just stop you for a second?
Quite boring.
I love that you do tell the boring story, because the boring story is what people need to hear and is the red pill truth. One red pill truth that anyone can actually find on my Instagram if you scroll far enough is that between July 2020 and November 2020, I worked for minimum wage as a kitchen porter, because how I was making money in 2017, 2018, 2019 was all through IRL, doing events. And then I was chasing a music career, and music was going really well 2018, 2019. I moved to London, the pandemic came, I ran through my savings. But I did understand that in the market crash, that's when I could buy. So the minimum wage that I was earning, I was doing Forex in my head. But yeah, I really like that. You mentioned that you were working, because a lot of people don't. They want to skip that and get to the big bag or the big trade or that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you have to work, because obviously, like, investing crypto, it's not really a side hustle. It's an escape route. It's investments. You need money in order to invest. So
it's a multiplier.
And yeah, I've been working. Yeah, definitely. So you need capital. The more capital you have, the more units you can buy, and the quicker you can, live your dream. Not financial advice.
the more capital. Sorry, say that again. I like that phrase.
Well, the more capital you have, the more you can invest.
The more capital you have. No, you said something specific. You said the more capital you have, the more units.
Yeah, the more units you can accumulate, because it's all down to the amount of units you have. So, yeah.
The more money you have, the more units you can accumulate. I like that. Let me ask you something. When you purchase crypto, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I refuse to buy crypto in a fiat amount. Like, I always like it in a round off coin. So let's take, for example, XRP. I always buy XRP in 50s. So I need 1,850 XRP or 1,900. I can't have like 1,856 or like 75. And then like Bitcoin, I always buy that in intervals of 0.1%. So obviously 1% is a bit too expensive to buy a chunk. That's like, but 0.1% is like what, like $16. So all my Bitcoin ends in 0.1, and my Ethereum, I buy Ethereum to 1%. And then I'm just obsessed with that. Do you ever think about that? I always found that it helps me stack the crypto.
Yeah. For me, it differs. Like I've got some reoccurring buyers on some platforms, and that is, £20, £30, £50 worth of a particular coin. But for other ones, for example, you can see like if I buy another 125, I'll have 10,000 of that coin or 15,000 of that coin. So yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. And ultimately you want to get your units up. So
yeah. That's why when you said units, it did resonate with me. So okay, cool. So it's 2020, you're doing your thing. Things have done a 6-7x. When is this 6-7x? What time
that
period
was around July. So that was around July and
July
2020.
July 2020, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, it literally just made me go in harder. So Matic, Chili's, those were other ones that I got in. And again, Riz was basically my mentor at that point. So I was just buying Matic up and Chili's up at like 1p. And
wow,
again, it was boring. I know, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good. So
yeah.
this is literally what reminds me what we're in now, because right now crypto is boring. And I just remind myself back 2020 when it was boring for that whole year, and then just the accumulation, it changed my life. It did. It opened my eyes.
I'm gonna kind of disagree. Crypto is more exciting than it's ever been. If you're a real builder, I believe like right now, anyone who's interested in crypto, if you dig hard, the greatest things are happening right now.
No, I agree
because if you go to a crypto networking event in 2023 or late 2022, you meet high quality people than the crypto event that you meet in 2021, because every degenerate NFT trader and 20x bull market leveraged 19-year-old has fell off and is now doing Amazon ecom or Airbnb. That's like, I've seen the macro trend. Let me tell you,
don't knock the Airbnb.
No. I don't knock Airbnb. I actually co-own a few Airbnbs and rent to rent, and I'm in real estate. I love real estate. But I'm just gonna call this out. Yeah, it's a little indirect. I went to my first ever UK property event yesterday in Birmingham, and I saw, guess what? A few people who were about in the crypto scene in 2021. Not seen them for years. But yeah, everything's down. And I asked them, are you using the Airbnb and rent to rent income to buy the dip? But not until now. It's an exciting time.
I think it's a good idea. Get that money in. Remember, like, we know the prices of Bitcoin, crypto is all going to crash again soon. So now's the time to get those income streams in. And if it's Airbnb,
I couldn't agree more. It's accumulation time right now.
It's beautiful. So Girls That Crypto, tell us a bit about this society of yours. Cool. Is that the correct thing to say? Good to call it?
Yeah, so I started it in February 2021, and it was literally because by that point, I knew crypto was something that if more women knew about it, then they'll be involved in it. And it was such a, male industry. There were so many guys in it, not many women in it. Me, myself, I didn't know any females in it. It was all guys around me that knew about it. And it felt quite lonely in the space as well. So I didn't have no groups. I wasn't able to join Ritz's one. It was for guys only. So,
is it?
So I literally thought,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't have no one to conversate with. And I just, I've always been about female empowerment. I've always been about, as a woman, you need to have your own, I've had to grind my whole life. And crypto, I remember thinking, how am I going to afford a mortgage? How am I actually going to be able to do all these things? Because a 9-to-5 isn't giving you that. You need to have substantial money to put a deposit down. And then crypto just showed me how this stuff is possible. And I just felt like more women need to know about this. And I was in business marketing for, a decade at that point. So it just made sense. Crypto is the thing that I'm loving, I'm good at. And let me just share this with as many women as possible. And GTC was born.
So what's the community size at present?
Cool. So on Instagram, it's about 5,000 in my Discord community.
Nice.
So I have to say with this, like I took a break from it last year. So it's only now that I've literally come back on, and I've made the Discord group free as well. So it used to be a paid Discord, because what it used to be is I was mentoring women one-on-one. So personally, I've mentored over 150 women. It got to the point where I quit my job. So my job was just, I used to teach digital marketing, and it got pretty toxic as well. And at that point, I was like, I just want to do crypto. And I was
sorry. When did you quit your job?
That was October 2021.
Congratulations.
So
do you feel free from the do you feel free from the
I'm
matrix?
freelance now. So no, I'm back into the working environment, but now I work in crypto because I've been working since I was 16. I'm 32 now. So I felt quite lonely, and I feel like I need to be around other people in order to kind of thrive. And if you love crypto and you want to develop in it, you need to work in it. So, I'm enjoying what I'm doing now. I'm freelancing in the space. I'm working in DeFi. So yeah, I've got the freedom now, but I think I see myself working in the space for a good while longer. It's exciting.
Congratulations on achieving a level of freedom that a lot of people don't get to reach. This is Oscar. But great chat. Look forward to hopefully hearing you during your event at DLT Hub. Yes. So DLT Hub.
Oh, yes.
You will be coming here tomorrow. Have you been here before?
I've never come here, but I've heard so much about it, and I hosted a Twitter space recently with Rue. He is an ambassador at the DLT Hub, and I was looking for a space to hold an event, and him and someone else were literally like, you can have it here. I did actually tag them in my post, but yeah, I'm going to be having an event there on the 28th of Jan, coming up soon.
28th of Jan. We'll do our best to be there. If not me personally, a representative.
Well, it's a women's event, yes.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
yeah,
I won't be there.
So.
Of course, no, we'll get the women down. And I believe Oscar in his comment, Ninja missed that he's gonna bring his mum, his sister, and his girlfriend.
Amazing.
Anyway,
honestly.
And we just had Dominique that has just joined in the call as well. Hey Dom, how's it going? She's actually part of our team.
Hey guys, how are you all doing?
This is Dominica. This is Dominica, who is head of design at Blockchain Sensei. She, me and her actually filmed something this morning. It was actually we can't say.
Oh, we can't say. Oh,
we actually can't say. We actually can't say.
It was mentioned. It was mentioned in the beginning. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was mentioned.
Well, everyone's gonna find out soon. Shireen is gonna release the footage, and yeah, it was a really fun day filming in the studio. So hopefully we can have all of our footage filmed like that soon this year. That's the plan.
So back on
I know what this is. But yeah.
Sorry, what are you guys looking at and laughing at?
Hey, I'm laughing because she said, I know what this is.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I spoke to someone else that was at the hub, and I think I'm putting two and two together.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything. So at present, Fariah, is it yourself who manages Girls That Crypto by solo, or do you have a team?
It is solo. I do have like a very loyal set of members who, they are involved. They come to, I was doing like weekly events, so they've kind of slowed down for a bit at the moment, but yeah, it has been me. It has been quite lonely. But going forwards, I am trying to get more people in as well. It's been one of those things where I think it's because I've been concentrating on other stuff as well, like the whole marketing element and DeFi and investing and other things. I kind of wasn't able to put so much in with Girls That Crypto that I wanted to, but it's now, I've changed up a few things to make it a bit more easier to manage, basically. So I've got a team of women that actually want to help and become like interns for the team as well, because a lot of the women, they also want to work in the Web3 space as well. And the best way to work in Web3 is to actually get experience. And you can get experience through doing things like Girls That Crypto, like running events, like managing a community as well. So I'm trying to like create opportunities for women to learn, and also give back and also add to their experience. It is a lot to try and manage, because obviously there's that. It's doing okay so far.
Dominica, is she frozen?
And I think the biggest thing that I've done.
Are we back?
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Hiya. Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there was just a slight little bit, but I believe we're back now.
Oh.
I think she's frozen.
Am I frozen? Hello?
Yeah, Fariah, I think, yeah, you kind of, yeah, Dom, I can see you fine. Like, you're moving fine. Fariah, she's kind of frozen.
Okay, just checking.
Let's hope she comes back. Is Miss Harding with you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Let's continue. Let's continue. So, why do you think? Oh no, man, I was in the room now. Why do you think crypto Web3 blockchain is such a male-dominated space? And what do you think needs to be done and can be done to even out the playing field a little bit more?
So I think, tech has traditionally been a very male-oriented space. And I think women can be a lot more cautious when it comes to these kind of things. And I think those are the main reasons, really. Like with women, I think because there's not many women in it, it's hard to find people to kind of bring you into this as well. I was brought into it by guys, and I would say a lot of the opportunities that I've been given throughout my lifetime, my working lifetime, has been from guys as well, not so much women. So I think it's a combination of those things. But I think once women understand that there is an opportunity within it and it can change your life and it is something, safe, you have to like risk, due diligence, research, all of that is necessary. But I think they're a lot more open to it because, everyone wants to make money. Everyone wants to be a part of the future. It's just knowing who to trust in that space. Dominique, would you agree?
Yeah, I do feel like generally women are way more risk averse. They don't want to risk the money and to risk the time, I guess, like getting into something and then it not working out. And I feel like women are generally slightly more scared of failure and being judged as well. Just what I found from experience. Men are generally a little bit more braver with things like that. And I think, I do feel like with men, it's this kind of expectation that it's normal for them to try kind of different things of making money for like the family and being that sort of, person that is the money maker in the family. For generally for women, that's not the case, and it's not natural for women to learn from each other about them sort of skills and the drive to do that. So I think that's true. I think that's the main reason why. But I do know that more women now are looking at the space, and there's definitely, even when we go to events, there's definitely a lot more women around, which is nice to see, but not enough.
Can I give my opinion on this?
Yeah.
One of the ways in which I believe we can get more women in Web3, women in blockchain, is by going towards things that women like or have a higher tendency towards. Let me just give a random example. Might not be the best example, but let's just take nurses, right? Nursing is a majority female dominated and female dominated profession, right? So a way to get, for example, this is not the best example in the world, but let's say, okay, by onboarding more nurses into blockchain and Web3 and crypto, more women get in blockchain, Web3 and crypto. Agreed, right? Because most nurses are women regardless, right?
Women tend to follow each other as well, and it makes them feel a bit safer and it eases them in a bit more.
Let me land because I didn't get the punchline in. So the actual punchline is one way to get more women in Web3 blockchain space is by women is by finding applicational use cases of blockchain technology for spaces where there's more women in. Whether it's, for example, like female fashion, like at the top of my head, I don't know exactly how blockchain technology is affecting nurses, but I understand that as a whole, it's affecting the medical sector.
I don't know about that, you know. Do you know people like nurses, yeah? They don't necessarily go into nursing because they're passionate about the nursing, the technology, and, you know, they go into it because they care about people. But I've actually mentored quite a few nurses personally, and I've actually
one of my clients is a nurse.
If more nurses know about it, they will eventually come out of nursing, and then we'll have no nurses left. Like,
I didn't even think about it like that.
I've gone to a point, and you know, I'm being treated by nurses. Like, I even had my smear test. I've got people up there, you know, checking things out, and then they ask me, "What do you do?" And we're having talk about crypto while they're, you know, doing their stuff, and it's like they're interested in it. Like, they want to know. And because nursing is a tough job, at some point they want to, a lot of them, I wouldn't say all of them, but many of them want to get out of it. And an opportunity like crypto, knowing that it's actually possible, like, that's the draw, I would say, just knowing that, you know, they can put their money into something that's going to get them out of that, because it's tough being a nurse. The pay is not that great as well. We do need them, obviously. And I'm thankful.
Shout out the nurses. Okay, so Fariah's got 15 minutes because she needs to attend to a child at 9 o'clock. So let me open the floor to ask you any questions. So let's start off with let's go Shay. Shay O, do you have a question for Fariah? I understand some people are at work, some people are driving, some people are at the gym. Okay, Shay O, gonna give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Let's take Michael. Michael, do you have a question for Fariah? Can be crypto related, investing related, women in crypto related. Don't be shy. All right, maybe Michael's busy. Let's go for Make Difference. What's happening,
Make Difference? Yeah, hi everyone. So basically, I'm a software developer. So I've been doing that job for about 15 years, and I'm pretty new to the NFT space and the crypto space. So I think the question I have for you, Fariah, is because I'm someone who learns fast and I love learning basically, and I want to get into crypto. What would be your top 5 advice for me?
Top 5 advice would be create an account, start off with a centralized exchange, simply because it's the easiest to get started. Put £5 into Bitcoin or into Ethereum and just follow how it goes up and down over the next few days. The best way to learn is by actually putting money into it, I would say, and just learning about it. Go onto YouTube. So that would be point 1. Actually put some money in it, only a little bit. And, you know, not financial advice, all of that. Go onto YouTube and just start educating yourself. Start with the basics. I would recommend, you know, obviously the Blockchain Sensei channel, Coin Bureau as well. Just get started understanding the basics. You need to understand, I believe, the fiat monetary system and how that works. Because once you understand that, you understand the flaws within it and you understand why innovation was needed. Then start understanding about, exactly what crypto is. Understand about blockchain technology as well, because blockchain and crypto, they go hand in hand. We've got two innovations happening, revolutions happening at the same time. We've got the crypto one and we've got blockchain. They're both changing the world. Some would say that blockchain is even more extraordinary than crypto. And then I would say on your Instagram, on your socials, just start following lots and lots of pages and you'll gradually start understanding more about this, and just keep doing research. The biggest thing that I think you should understand as well is about the markets, the crypto markets and how they work. Because if you got into crypto last year, October, November, you would have got in when the markets were really, really high and, things were doing really great. But then, a year later, we're literally nowhere near that price. If you don't understand how markets work, it can really throw you off. So I would say those are the things that you need to educate yourself on, how they work, blockchain technology, crypto, and actually put a little bit of money in. Just start with a $5 and slowly see for yourself how it kind of goes up and it goes down. And just know that there's so many different projects, coins. A lot of them are crap, but within them you've got some really good ones, and doing your own research is everything.
Okay. And I've got just one more question, but that's more of a general one. I mean, I guess it's never too late for anything, but would you say it's too late to get into crypto?
Definitely not, because again, if you look at the market cycles and you see, for example, Bitcoin in end of November last year, it was at £51,000. Right now, it's like 16,000 pounds. Haven't even looked. So you'll see that actually the market's moving cycles. It's never too late. It's when you come in, that's what makes a difference, basically. Make difference.
It's literally, guys, Bitcoin today, in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin did 3%. And sometimes some stocks and bonds that you get, that's what they do in a year. And Bitcoin did that in a day yesterday. It had, if you look at CoinMarketCap from the last 7 days, there's a lot of smaller cryptos that actually made really big moves. For example, guys, Gala Games in the last 7, it doubled in price in the last 7 days, guys.
7%, honestly. Do you know, one last point for you, Michael? Like you said, it was Michael, wasn't it? You're a software developer, 15 years. Yep. Why not learn about Solidity? That's the language of blockchain and coding.
I'm learning right now, actually, funny enough, yeah.
Amazing. That's the future. And the best way to learn about crypto, to get involved, is to, I think, be involved in it. Learn Solidity, connect with other people that are on it, and be a part of a team that's able to build something really cool.
Wow, thanks. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Can I just add, please send us a DM. Have you got Instagram?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, please message us on Instagram. We're easy to find, blockchain.sensei. We're tagged in Fariah's latest post. Send me a message and I'll see what opportunities I've got for you.
Oh, amazing.
With regards to developing smart contracts.
Amazing. Oh, thanks a lot.
No problem. Next question. Let's go. Irisha. Hello. You there?
I'm here.
What's up, girl?
Hey.
How you doing?
I can't lie, I'm actually in my bed feeling awful today, but
Oh no.
And then I was like, oh, let me actually come onto the Zoom call because you can't see me on YouTube.
Oh, bless you. Hope you get better soon.
I don't really have any questions, but I totally agree with what Dominique was saying about women. I feel like everyone I talk to about crypto is very scared to put their money into it. They don't really understand it. And I don't know, a lot of people don't even really want to have the conversation. A lot of women, I will find it's easier to talk to men about crypto than it is to talk to women about crypto. But then I get it. Women have the children to look after, these things that they just think they could be spending their money on their kids, or they could be spending their money on other things that are probably they think are more important. And then as to what is it, Farah? Sorry, I'm doing the same thing as Ninja. I'm not. So recently I started doing nursing. So I've started taking bloods and stuff at work. And I definitely would say nurses, you do it because you like the job. You like looking after people. I don't think it's really to do with the whole money side of things. I have a question. No, I actually have nothing to say. Crypto and girls, I just think it's hard to find people. Like, I literally have one other person that I speak to about crypto that's a female, and everyone else is men. So it's quite nice that there's a platform where there's loads of other women that are in the same like mindset and want to do the same sort of things that you want to do, and can talk to you on a female type of level.
Risha, how long have you been looking at crypto now?
Maybe like the last year, or maybe it's a little bit longer, like November 2021.
Oh gosh, it's been over a year now. Wow.
Yeah.
You've been very consistent though. You stuck at it. And what do you think made you stick at it and like want to learn more? What was the factors that made you want to stick at it?
To be fair, I say that I started out because obviously he knows Ninja, and he was like, oh, let's do this crypto thing together. So I think both kind of push and pull off each other. Like when one of us is not doing as much, I'm like, come on, or he's like, come on, let's like get on it. So we kind of help each other out in that aspect.
Yeah.
And I recently, like, I always thought, oh, I got to save loads of money to be able to put into crypto. And then the last like 6 months, I've just been putting in like little bits of money, like £10 here, £20 there, maybe £5. Whereas before I was trying to have like a bulk of money that I could put in, because I just didn't think the little was doing anything.
Now, small amounts often is definitely the way, rather than putting it all in at once. So you're doing it the right way.
I also micro invest a lot. Even like sometimes I buy like £5 worth of crypto as well. So you're not alone. I still do it. I still invest change.
I know that I have £5 or £10 to spare, and I just think, oh, that's just a McDonald's that I didn't get, or a takeaway that I didn't get. Whereas finding more than that is like, you feel it a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Micro.
You know what?
Good. That's a good strategy.
I've literally just seen a news update pop up that there's going to be £1,000 payment for all nurses.
Yay!
It literally just popped up somewhere, so you know you can put some more money in. DCA.
Okay, so I hope that makes you. I hope that's a satisfactory answer, Arisha.
Yeah, and I just added Farah on Instagram. And
yes, please. To all the ladies live and who rewatch this, please do follow Fariah on Twitter and Instagram, Girls That Crypto. Okay, so next question. Let's take Halima. Do you have a question for Fariah?
Yes, I do. Hello, Fariah. My question is, which coins have you invested in?
Ooh. I've invested in quite a lot of different coins, and you know, I don't really like saying it specific, because you know, I take on the responsibility of people investing. I feel like people should do their research before investing in stuff.
Absolutely.
And unless you understand what you're investing in, then I don't think you should invest, basically.
Yeah, I understand. I just want to know so then I can research about them coins.
Cool. Well, the core ones that I invest in, like my core ones that I absolutely believe in, I would say are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and Matic. Those are the ones that I have my recurring buys, you know, set up for. I invest in quite a few other ones, like, because, you know, ones like Gala. So Gala Games, I very much believe in that one. And what I like about it is it's quite cheap as well. So ultimately, you could get more units of them. But I think you shouldn't invest in anything that you don't understand and believe in. And you definitely need to do your research as well, because what would happen is you can invest in something, and then the market can crash, and then you are tempted to sell it up. But if you believe in the coin and you understand, you still believe in where it's headed, you're likely not to do that. and you're likely to hold on to it. So I would say if you're just starting out, just look into those coins that I've mentioned, but make sure you do your research and know that this is not financial advice, and no one knows everything in the space.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
So yeah, education
Yeah.
above everything, basically, and make sure you've got cold storage, because these centralized
What's
exchanges,
that?
basically
What cold storage? I
cold
don't know
storage,
this lingo.
you're not investing on you're not keeping your crypto on Coinbase, on crypto.com. You're keeping it on a USB device, which is not connected to the internet, and just means that, I'm sure you've heard about FTX going bust, Celsius going bust, and lots of people losing their money. The best way to protect yourself, look up Ledger, their official website. If you can message me on Girls That Crypto if you want, and I can send you a link.
Yeah, I will do that, because I'm really confused now.
There's
a lot of information you've mentioned now, and I'm very confused. But I'll message you on Instagram, and
You're
we'll
welcome
speak.
to do that, honestly, because it's hard to always combine, condense the information down, because one thing leads to
I
another.
swear, you lost me at cold storage. Yeah.
Feel free to
Don't worry.
But yeah, I'm here to learn.
Information up first. But if you've never heard anything in regards to crypto, there's a lot to get your head around, but it's really doable. It's honestly, it just takes a little bit of time, and you'll be fine.
Bigger. And I'm assuming you're Muslim as well by your name.
Yes, I am.
I've got a massive Muslim female community as well, and I won't go into the ins and outs, but I think it's so important for Muslim women as well to have financial freedom. We won't go into the ins and outs of why here, but big up yourself. Big up yourself.
We know.
Doing that.
You know what brings an important point? So Halim is someone that I know very well, and I actually helped her open her first crypto account summer 2021, and it's not that I'm unable to teach her things or anything like that, but it's good that she has access to a woman tutor, because not even guys, two older ladies, try to find male mentors will take you so far, but sometimes you need that woman's touch as a woman, just like I need a man's.
I get it.
I need as a man, I have a different hunger for appetite than the average woman. I like super altcoins. I like the idea of leverage and shorts and options, and some women just want a dollar cost average, and I've noticed that, because I've been in crypto since 2015, I've noticed that yes, it is male dominated, but the women that I meet in crypto, they're never like me. They're never they don't have that, it's not the same masculine energy that me, Michael, and Keish go in business with and manage our portfolios with. And I can't teach a woman to do it. It's almost like investing, but in a feminine way.
It's just a different style.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's different styles of investing. I mean, there's definitely males as well that don't want to risk, and it all depends on how much you want to invest, what kind of investments you care about as well. And for example, it's finding things like we said before, finding things that you're passionate about, then it's easier to research, it's easier to find out information about. Again, going back to nursing, if you're a nurse, you can easily look at cryptos or projects that in the science field, and then it's easier for you to research them.
I think it also comes down to the way you break information down as well, and down to the examples that you give as
simplicity.
Literally, because I had this woman, she's still part of the community, but she was her brother was trying to teach her about it for ages and ages, and she was she just doesn't think she's made to get it. And I was no, you are not leaving me until you understand. And actually, it's not that complicated, but it's just sometimes finding the right language that resonates on that level, in a sense. But yeah, I prefer teaching women anyway, because I just find that I can relate more to them as well. And yeah, you educate a woman, you're changing potentially a whole family. She's got kids who are gonna potentially have a different lifestyle. She's gonna.
I think another thing is that we're all distracted. women are way more distracted than men.
Yeah, definitely.
Have responsibility over like feeding everybody, taking care of brothers, father,
Getting our
mother.
kids out the bath.
Yeah, and like I'm studying architecture, so I'm completely distracted with, building my portfolio, doing client projects. So I haven't really gave crypto the time of day. So yeah, like you said, what I'll do is contact you on Instagram and research about these coins that you've mentioned, and
And
maybe
cold storage.
And cold storage. I do not know what this is, but I'm about to know.
Yeah, you'll find out. Don't worry.
Cold storage. Yeah. Thank you.
Fariah, do you have time for another question, or do you need to go?
I do. Yeah,
You-
I can do another question. Yeah, he's just
Okay,
splashing about.
right. First person to ask a question.
Hello.
Devon,
Yeah.
what up? What up, man?
Hey, how would you help get more women into crypto by being a man? How would you recommend it? Because I have like cousins, girlfriend, aunts, grandma, whoever, who they see me kind of like interacting with Web3, and I talk about it, and they're like so lost, but they also are very interested in what I'm talking about. So like, how would you just recommend, like as a man, getting a woman into crypto or Web3?
I would say act like you're talking to a 12-year-old. Break, and not in a rude way, but just make it very, very easy. Pretend they're a 5-year-old, not 5-year-old, let's say 12-year-old, but just make it very, very easy. And you don't use any jargon. Get their phones out, get them to, to sign up to an app. There's codes that people can use, where you can get free crypto as well. Like, just get them to start from the very basics. And sometimes the best way, like I said, is to get them actually to start investing and literally give them the handhold and guide them through the process of everything. And I think not using the jargon, and I think sometimes showing them that the richest people, the smartest people in the world are now looking into this. So Elon, all the banks as well, because sometimes I find if you're trying to teach your mother, your aunties, like, they can be a bit like, untrusting. But if you show them that actually this is what the banks are now doing, this is what, Warren Buffett, all of these kind of people that they are more familiar with are doing, then it might get them on side. But I think being patient, no jargon, getting them to actually create an account and just basically showing them that you don't have to put lots of money in it. Because I think that is the common misconception, that you have to have lots of money, when actually you can just invest a very, very small amount monthly, weekly. And I think that would be the best way, potentially. Maybe showing them other women that are investing in crypto. Show them my page as well, so they can see other women who, are investing. And that is something that anyone can do.
Yeah.
Get them to watch the replay of this.
That's good advice.
Get them to watch the replay of this, the actual cut, and then get them to follow Fariah and Girls That Crypto.
Yeah, thank you.
It's good on you that you're trying to get them in, man. Honestly, they'll thank you.
That's nice. That's a good question.
Yeah, of course. Like I feel like if I'm in it and I see like all these other guys in it, like it doesn't feel right just having like it be male dominated when it's supposed to be decentralized accordingly, or be like democratized for everybody. So I try to just inform everyone that I know.
Women need it as well. Like, it's thanks to crypto that I was able to quit a toxic job and not have to worry, because I had the portfolio there. And I think women, women need it, man. Honestly, like, we deal with so much crap. Normally we're caring. I'm a single mother. So yeah, we need the freedom that it gives. So not saying it'll be easy, but yeah, women need it.
Yeah, thank you. Right. I'll definitely share this with the women in my life. So thank you.
Wow, this has been a very, very nice episode. From 2.5 years of doing the game, we've never actually done an episode quite like this. We've got time for another question, or
Okay, one more.
You need to go? One
One
more.
more.
Right. One more question. One more question, guys. Then you gotta go.
One more question. How long did it take for you to quit your toxic job, like to build a
Right.
portfolio? Because
So-
I want to quit a few things.
At that point, so bear in mind, yeah, when I quit, we were very, very high up. And so it moves in cycles. So at that point, I had a very, very good amount, which meant that I could take time out of work, a good few months out of work, and just not have to worry. Your story is going to be different to mine. When I got in, I was buying coins at 1p. Matic did a 120x. That means I
Wow.
bought it a penny, went up to £1.20, and
Mad.
you're gonna, you can replicate that with other coins potentially, but the time that I got in is totally different. There was other coins that did that for me as well. So your story is going to be completely different. Just know that the best thing you can do is not think about, in a year or two, because likely it's going to take longer. You can't think of this as a short-term thing. Just know that the more you invest and the longer you invest, the longer you make it a habit of every single month, you pay yourself first, you save and you invest, your future is going to thank you for it. So it's not a short-term thing. I got lucky when I did it because the market was in a different place. But right now, the market is very, very low as well. So you never know. If you start now and you're consistent and you educate yourself, I was addicted to educating and to investing. I've got an addictive personality like that. I was literally, so you never know. You could have a similar story, but it won't be a year from now. Maybe be 2 years from now. Very much likely will be 5 to 10 years from now. But don't think about the timeline. Just think about investing consistently, educating yourself, and just knowing that, you've got something there, that is completely yours, and just think long-term, basically.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, guys, let's wrap up Fariah here, as I'm pretty sure she's got her child to attend to. Thank you so much for coming on this episode of The Game. I think next time we should get you and Rids as a guest at the same time.
Do you know what? We've been meaning to do something together for a very, very long time. So yeah, that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, we'll make it happen within this quarter. So
amazing.
between now and March. So yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Fariah. Anybody who wants to stay, we've got Keish, and he's going to be going over CBDCs. As far as I'm aware.
I'm going to do a little short run through. I'm not really going to do a long one because I don't want to ruin the essence of the woman throughout this call, So I'm going to make it very short because, I feel like I'm stepping on toes here, okay? So,
It's been good though. I've really enjoyed it. But
I've enjoyed it as well. I'm not going to lie. I love breaking the mold. I love bringing in what really should be there, just these women in crypto is such an important thing, and it's really what should be normal. It shouldn't be almost like a buzzword or crazy topic, because it's just normal, right? So I really do support everything that she's doing, and just loving the conversation. Her journey is so similar to my journey as well, because I found DeFi in a similar way. And I definitely have been addicted to researching, and I don't know when that addiction is going to leave me. But never, right? But yeah, it's been really incredible listening in on the call, and sort of just hearing everyone's perspectives and also everyone's questions, which is really my favorite part. But yeah, just a short little message for everyone from myself. The market conditions, as we're seeing, are going to be getting worse. The US government has been overprinting and has been continuing to overprint. The petrodollar is no longer strong.
Oh, sorry, Keish. You're on mute.
Yeah.
My God.
There we go.
Okay, I'm back. How much did you miss? Oh my God.
You said that it's going, the economy's going a bit lower because US has been printing money. and then that's
USB has been printing way too much money. Okay, I'm not muted. Great. Okay, the US has been printing way too much money. The petrodollar is no longer helping them balance that out. And there's really been a lot of things within the space that obviously you can see the US dollar is basically popping and failing, right? And within that situation, one thing that I want everyone to look towards is BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So the BRICS nation is the first ever nation and group of countries that have come together and created their own CBDCs. So they are the furthest ahead in terms of development of CBDCs, and they are definitely going to be coming in and pushing sort of this almost like the new world order, the CBDCs where everything in terms of physical currency will be depleting and gone. As we've seen throughout our lifetimes, we've gone from having a lot more physical cash to going to certain places and they're like, no, we don't take cash no more. I wonder why. Earlier, Ninja was speaking about McDonald's, for example, accepting crypto payments. So these things are coming into play because there's so much more traceable and trackable as well, which is a good thing for the governments. So I just wanted to give a little message out there, guys. Make sure that you're aware that CBDCs may be coming in within this year, and just do a bit more research into BRICS and into what CBDCs could mean for our future. So yeah, thank you guys, and that's me.
Can I add a little bit? We just had this conversation today, actually, when we were in the studio with Ninja and another guest about just in general the crypto taxation, and if we're talking about CBDCs coming into place and people being able to pay with crypto directly without having to exchange it into another currency and a fiat currency, that is definitely going to affect taxation on crypto. So I think it's worth being aware of how that works for everyone and doing the research in that field as well, because it's only gonna.
I want to say one thing before I leave.
Oh, Michael Shia.
I just want to say, you can't see it.
So you can see it.
It says, "Don't buy crypto, earn it."
I want that mug. Why do I have that mug?
You've got that mug. It's from Plutus.
Oh, I got the mug as well. I got the mug. Oh,
we've got the mugs. Everyone got the
three
mug.
of them. I think I got three of them.
You took a couple bags.
Oh, I might have to give a mug out. Who wants one of the mugs? I'll give it out. I'll ship it to you guys.
Oh, that's a big shout.
That's a good shout. Who wants one of them mugs? Let us know. We might have to do a little giveaway.
Oh, that might have to be a little giveaway.
Well, we're doing it right now.
That's a little giveaway.
Devon's got his hand up because he shipped to America last.
Oh,
everywhere, all across the world, bro. What do you mean international shipping?
Yeah, let's go on and let's ship it to Devon.
Do that.
He was first.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, DM us your address.
We'll ship you the mug.
We'll ship. Okay, guys, this is the first time in blockchain sensing history. We started in summer 2020. We have never shipped a physical product in our lives to any of our clients, customers, or community. This is absolutely historical. We are a digital asset focused company, right? We've never sold physical products before. So this is something that is historical right now.
I mean, we could also tokenize the mug and send it as an NFT, but that might be a bit longer. No, actually, that'd probably be quicker. That would be much quicker.
The big question is, what is the utility?
Ooh. Figure that one out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that one out. But yeah, okay, Devon. It seems like you've been selected, even though there was no competition. But
now someone else said me I saw it, but they were just late.
Let us know your details, and then
DJ Essa.
Yeah, just send me your details or send it through the group, and then we'll ship it out.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good week. We'll see you
This has been
soon.
another episode of the game. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Incredible conversation, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here, man. So thank you guys.
Remember, spread the word. Please do us a massive favor. Go to our YouTube and please comment because it helps more people to find out about what we're doing. It's actually working. As you can see, whenever someone's commenting, it does actually reach out to more people. So remember, spread the word. Come and watch the game so that you don't get played.
That's it.
Signing out, baby.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.